Hello. For our book club book report, I chose the book Gender Outlaw on Men, Women, and the Rest of Us by Kate Bornstein. I was drawn to this book because I'm interested in learning more about gender identity. I think it's a topic that's very relevant in our culture today, and I was interested in hearing stories and experiences from people who have gone through gender in a different way from me. One idea that was expressed in the book that I really connected with was the idea of expressing gender through fashion. I have always put fashion on the back burner in favor of comfort. Usually like a t-shirt, sweats kind of girl. But I do love accessories, nails, and changing my hairstyles and colors. These things make me feel feminine and they bring me joy. This book acknowledges the link between identity and fashion, as Bornstein writes, I see fashion as a proclamation of manifestation of identity. So as long as identities are important, fashion will continue to be important. She notes that fashion can be more powerful for those who are exploring their identities. And for her, both identity and fashion are based on a collage. A little bit from here and a little bit from there. Sort of a cut and paste kind of thing. One idea that I really struggled with when I was reading the book was how much prejudice, judgment, and even danger individuals face when they don't fall into typical gender roles. I think it's really sad to see some people can feel so much hatred for someone that they don't even know just because they're trying to live their life as their true, authentic self. Bornstein writes about traveling the U.S. camping by herself when she was living as a man in the 60s. On one particular trip, a group of men snuck into her tent at night and threatened to beat and kill her simply because she was not the typical male at the time. She had long hair and she dressed like a hippie. I think it's so scary and sad that the LGBTQ+ community faces danger on a daily basis simply for being themselves. This book shifted my thinking by reminding me to be even more accepting, aware, and kind in my everyday life. It also opened my mind to see how many identities and combinations of sexuality and gender are really out there. One way that my behavior might change after reading this book is just to be more open about discussing gender and identity. In the book, Bornstein writes that she often would prefer if somebody had a question about how to address her or what pronoun to use, that they would simply ask. She thinks it's a lot better than making judgments or assuming things about somebody that you don't know just based on what they look like, clothes they wear, their hairstyle, that kind of thing. So often it's better just to start the conversation and just get the ball rolling and get to know somebody instead of just judging them. I really enjoyed reading the book. The style of the book, it was kind of like little flashbacks and stories, which I enjoyed. It kept it lighthearted and it was a good read. So I would recommend the book. Thank you.